Good evening, everyone,
Friends.
and welcome to yet another session. And we have very interesting news today that Madhur Bhandarkar, the famous director, has admitted that SSR is the main reason for the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. Now, slowly and each and every day, right? Someone from the Bollywood fold is coming forth in public glare, and releasing statements to media that they are realizing the fact that public is boycotting Bollywood because of SSR, right? And we'll be coming to that and discussing that story very much in detail. And so you can see, the kind of effect that boycott Bollywood movement is having, despite the kind of power and money and influence that Bollywood has over politicians, over the law, over certain, over the most powerful lawyers. They have, the central agencies also, sometimes favoring them most of the time. And they have everything in their hand. They have absolutely the whole, machinery, the state machinery and the central machinery almost. And it looks like sometimes people think that nothing can be done against these Bollywood people, but boycott Bollywood is the proof that people boycotting Bollywood is proof that people have the power to bring Bollywood down on their knees. And this is what has happened, that each and every day, you have these so-called superstars. Their films are flopping left and right. They are coming out with a begging bowl to buy their t-shirts, buy their son's t-shirts for 2 lakh rupees, and then they will push someone else's son, like how Salman Khan is pushing the likes of Suraj Pancholi. And so this is how the whole Bollywood is down on their knees. And you, the people, hold the power at the moment of choosing not to watch their films and choosing to watch the right kind of content, like Kerala Story, like Kashmir Files, like Kantara, and many other films like Malikapuram. So you can see there's a sudden wave of seeing nationalistic films, of films which are depicting Hinduism in the right light. And this is a very, very good to see that youngsters, especially, are flocking to the theaters to watch films like the Kerala Story. And the Kerala Story is, has almost collected 100 crores within a span of 5 to 6 days. And it was a very small budget film. In spite of that, and in spite of many states in India banning this film, like Bengal and other states, we have Kerala Story becoming a huge hit. So welcome, Maya, Anupama, Ranjita, Avani, Sunita, Vidya, SS, Winnie, Catherine, Pansy. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends, because until and unless you share it with more and more people, then only will awareness be spread and the movement will become even more stronger. And you will have, a wonderful content being given to you and your children, right? We have many films like Kantara and now Kerala Story. And Kerala Story has, in Twitter, it is trending each and every day. And it is being watched by almost many school students over different cities. And thereby, it's a very, very good thing that awareness is being spread in this by doing these type of activities. So more and more films exposing, the drug lobby, exposing the trafficking lobby. So all these kind of films should be made, and it should be shown to school students so that they don't fall into the trap. Hi, Miki. Good morning, Meena, and thank you both for bringing these wonderful sessions as always. As we see that truth will prevail because of how you have always informed us without delay. You're awesome. Thanks, Mickey, and good to see you. So, yeah, it's over to you.
Yeah. So let's start the news with what's happening in Pakistan. Now, was kidnapped from court and beaten by clubs, claims Pakistan ex-CM Prime Minister Imran Khan. Former Pakistan Prime Minister and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan alleged that he was abducted from outside Islamabad High Court. If someone wants to arrest me, I should be given the warrant, the PTI chief added. Former Pakistan chief Prime Minister and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader Imran on Thursday claimed that he had been abducted from outside Islamabad High Court and was even beaten with sticks. Imran Khan was presented before Pakistan's Supreme Court after it ordered the country's Anti-Corruption Commission to bring the former Prime Minister as it heard his petition against his dramatic arrest in a bribery case. Khan told the court during the hearing that he was kidnapped from the court. While preparing for the biometric attendance before filing an appeal in a case, he claimed he was subjected to violence, saying that he had been beaten with clubs and that such brutality was not even inflicted on criminals. The decision to present Imran Khan, who is 70 years, was given by a three-judge panel consisting of Pakistan's Chief Justice Umar Ata Bandial, Justice Muhammad Ali Mazhar, and Justice Athar Minallah. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court said the anti-graft agency's arrest of former Prime Minister Imran Khan was illegal and ordered his immediate release. Imran Khan was further ordered by the Supreme Court to appear before the Islamabad High Court on Friday. The court also permitted Khan to visit his family, but refused him permission to return home due to security concerns. The cricketer turned politician will be kept in Islamabad's police line guest house. In connection with the Al Qadir Trust case, Khan was arrested on Tuesday at the Islamabad High Court and was turned over to the National Accountability Bureau on Wednesday by an accountability court for an 8-day period. The former premier filed a petition with the Supreme Court on Wednesday asking it to overturn the NAB's arrest warrants from May 1st and reverse its ruling that the detention was illegal. So, in many ways, what Pakistan is facing, friends, is something we had expected because of the kind of economy. The economy was in doldrums, and the way they were just focusing on terrorism and trying to export drugs through terrorist methods. So they were only bent on the destruction of India instead of trying to make their own country strong. Whereas systematically, Modi ji and his party and this government has been systematically making India strong and stronger. So you see the difference between India and Pakistan now. There's total chaos there. They have completely burned down the prime minister's house. Shocking images have come forth. This is what happens when you don't have a democracy, and everything comes under the rule of ISI. Moving on to Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Good news.
Before that,
Yes.
yeah. So you can see, friends, Pakistan is in full chaos with Imran Khan being arrested. Like the way he was arrested, it was like some Osama bin Laden was some big terrorist was taken away. And now, I mean, how does this factor into Bollywood? Because as we know that Bollywood movies, a lot of them are getting finance from the likes of certain businessmen in Pakistan, and also there has been connections with the ISI. Now that Imran Khan has gone against the ISI at the moment, so we can see that I mean there's total collapse of law and order. There's total collapse of the economy in Pakistan. So we Bollywood is in a very big fix because they won't get funding, and also that their films are flopping left and right. So everything is going wrong for Bollywood existence, and there are certain left-wing pseudo-liberals saying that India is responsible for the chaos in Pakistan, and that Prime Minister Modi ji is responsible for what's happening in Pakistan. So we have some great left-wing liberals, creating this sort of theory. So hi Vidya ji, hi Divya. Mr. Tariq's predictions are coming true slowly about Pakistan. Yes, we knew that Pakistan is going to, break at one point or the other.
We do miss Tariq Fateh very much after his demise because he was one of the most outspoken journalists, a person who was more Indian, than Baloch. So let's take a few comments. The same NAB which had declared Imran guilty in Toshak Khana case has cleared the PM Shanawaz and all his family members of the graft. That had angered his supporters even more. Mickey, in all the years I've watched you, you have always looked beautiful. Thank you so much, Mickey. It's all in your eyes and the fact that you all support and have made this channel grow so much. Thank you, Priya, and also thank you, Nina. Why are they blaming India for? Yes, they don't have anything else to do. Meanwhile, in the Maharashtra front, there is some good news. In a major setback for Uddhav Thackeray, the Supreme Court on Thursday said that it cannot restore the MBA government in Maharashtra, as Uddhav Thackeray, who was the chief minister in the MBA government, resigned without facing a floor test and refused to interfere with the formation of the Eknath Shinde government with the support of BJP. Status quo ante cannot be restored as Mr. Thackeray did not face a floor test and tendered his resignation. Hence, the government was justified in administering oath to Mr. Shinde with the support of the largest party, BJP, which was the largest political party in the House, CJI DY Chandrachud said while pronouncing the order. However, the top court held that the decision of the governor to conduct a floor test was illegal. The top court also said that the Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly was wrong in appointing Bharat Gogawala of the Shinde faction as the chief whip of Shiv Sena. So this is at least some relief for Eknath Shinde and for Fadnavis.
So this is
Supreme
some
Court, yeah.
karma being served to Uddhav Thackeray and Aditya Thackeray because of what they did to the Palgar Sadhus, what they did to the SSR case, that nothing is being solved, and you can see how karma is playing a big role. Now Uddhav Thackeray doesn't have any symbol, any proper party of Shiv Sena, right? You can see from where to where they have come. And at one point of time, they were arresting the Arnab Goswami, and they were putting many people in prison in Twitter, for asking them very, very important questions with regards to SSR case. And, they were, ruling it like some mafia, right?
Yeah.
But now look what happened to them, right? They are nowhere. And that is how I believe in the law of karmic justice, but it will take some time in certain cases. But I have seen, karmic justice, play out very accurately and efficiently in many cases. Yes, Supreme Court has given verdict on Maha and Raut is off madly screaming about justice will be done. This Uddhav will be reinstated by Prabhu, says Maya. Justice for SSR will continue, Asha. Curse of the Palgar Sadhus. Very well said, Vidya, and that is what's happening. That the Thackeray's are suffering, right? Each and every day, they're getting humiliated in the public, right? With all these sort of rulings. Yeah. So
Supreme Court said it cannot disqualify Shinde and 15 other MLAs for revolting against the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray in June last year. That power will rest with the Speaker. Divya says, high time the Maharashtra government should start paying for their sins. They neither have the name nor the symbol, and today they lost out. Let's wait for CBI to speak in the SSR Disha cases. Also, I wanted to take another comment by Vidya. These left-wing libos must then move to Pakistan, that they will not do, but stay in India and criticize Modi and GOI. Yes. Mr. Tariq Fatehji had made strong statements against Pakistan's political parties, which are happening in front of us today. Yes. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's with regards to the Kerala story. And apparently the Kerala story has become a huge hit, as all of you know, and all over India. And it was banned in West Bengal, and it is tax free in Madhya Pradesh and UP, right? And now Vipul Shah, the producer of this film, said that the Kerala story is not against Muslims or Islam. It is against terrorists. The film is not against a particular religion or caste. what has been most satisfying is that some people were posting angry, nasty, and abusive messages against the film. Vipul Shaw also talked about the film being called propaganda and said that the problem in India is that after every 3 months there is some election. This year itself we have 9 assembly elections. Next year there is the Lok Sabha elections followed by 3 to 4 state elections. The cycle never ends. So should we never make a film? Isn't this what is happening to our daughters? Isn't their pain important? He added, just because a subject is uncomfortable for some and doesn't suit their political ideology, should a film not be made? Can anyone deny the genocide which happened in Kashmir? And how can the Kashmir Files be a propaganda film? So apparently, you can see that many people, especially we saw yesterday, Thomas, who is one of the actors in Kerala. He also was of the opinion that the figures of 32,000 is false, and all this Kerala story is sort of like a fiction, right? So you can see how many people are getting pissed off with the Kerala story success, and they think that Hindus are and other people are fools, but they know that this is what is happening, right? And this is based on facts. So this is what's happening. That each and every month and each and every year, right? People are waking up. Last year we had the Kashmir Files, which show the real truth of Kashmiri Pandits being massacred, right? And now we have the Kerala story. I mean, which shows many innocent Kerala women, being going to ISIS, and how they are victim of love jihad. So right now the left wing people, and they cannot sit and comfortably fool the people, because people have already woken up at this point of time. Saw some real videos regarding this Kerala story. Many girls have come out, and also there are many people who are arguing that the numbers are not accurate, which is 32,000, and they said around only 3 to 4 people, uh, 3 to 4 girls have been gone to ISIS. So, but my question to them is, what about those girls who are afraid of public and whose parents are also afraid of public? I mean, they are not accounted for, right? What about the unaccounted cases of girls in Kerala who has gone to Syria, right, and who were victims of love jihad? I'm sure there are thousands and thousands of innocent young women who are afraid of public, and those cases, might not be accounted for. So the question that people should ask is, there must be thousands and thousands of women who are unaccounted, right? We only talk about accounted people. So what about unaccounted women? Yes.
Absolutely.
uh, the
In
Kerala
another
story is
effect of
already
Kerala story taking place, group of young girls rained blows on a Muslim man who misbehaved with some of them. I would have, I think Maya, you would have also seen, a man was following a schoolgirl to her school, in a scooter, and another lady accosted him and said, "See, why are you following these schoolgirls to their school? What is your intention?" That time he got scared because she caught him on video. So these are things that we have to make everybody aware of. Small children from the age of 5 should know that these are predators, and they should be careful of them. Why would adults take interest in them? That is something that you have to educate your children and your grandchildren, that they have evil intentions. He's not a reason for boycott. Disgusting people like you are responsible for this forever. What is this in concern with Preeti? One of the ex-CM of Kerala did say in Parliament about those number of girls being victim of jihad. You think a leader will lie on such a sensitive matter? Absolutely. The way the Pinarai's record has shown that not even one thing that he has said is truthful. Let us just take the gold smuggling case itself, Purple. Now you seem to be in defense of the chief minister. Let me tell you that the gold smuggling case starts and ends with his government. Why he is not behind bars is still a question. Everybody, his son, his son-in-law, his daughter, all are involved. So you want to ask more questions? Please go ahead. Bollywood promotes love jihad. Absolutely. We need to educate ourselves, spread the message. Bollywood people, I mean, yes. Let's move on to the next piece of news. Filmmaker Madhur Bhandarkar recently shared his thoughts on the popular boycott Bollywood trend. Several films in the last year fell prey to this trend. 2022 was a terrible year for the film industry as every second film failed massively in the theaters. Netizens were furious towards the Hindi film industry and protested against almost every movie. The fashion movie director states that this is maybe the industry ignoring Sushant Singh Rajput, which led to all this. Even now, Madhur is not sure. I'm surprised. Madhur Bhandarkar, who is known for films like Fashion, Page 3, Traffic Signal, Satta, and more, opened up about the ongoing boycott trend in Bollywood. He feels the boycott trend started after the demise of Sushant Singh Rajput as his death fueled aggression among the people. Speaking to Manish Paul on his podcast, the director said that he has noticed the boycott trend happened largely after the death of Sushant Singh Rajput. He said maybe the industry ignored him. He was from a non-film background and he came and he struggled. He expressed grief over the loss of the actor, saying that the untimely demise was very unfortunate. And the anger rose among the public, making them aggravated. It is the public's opinion. Highlighting the success of Kantara, the Kashmir Files Bhul Bhulai 2, he said, it's not like people don't go to watch the movies. Now here, I just like to beg to disagree with Bhandarkar because the Madhur Bhandarkar, it is not merely the death of an outsider, of an actor from an outside Bombay, which triggered the boycott Bollywood movement. What triggered the boycott Bollywood movement was what he was subjected to and how he died. In this, your industry was there involved, politicians were involved, underworld was involved, PR, those who are praising all of you, were involved, media was involved in different ways. So please do not give us this lame excuse that people did not, sort of acknowledge Sushant Singh's importance in the industry, and that's why boycott Bollywood started. There is deep anger within the public against Bollywood. Not only Bollywood, people like the Mahavikas Aghadi, Aditya Thackeray, now I'm naming him, Aditya Thackeray, who is involved with all these Bollywood people. People are upset with the underworld, the politicians, the Bollywood directors and producers, media, policemen, all who ganged up against an innocent man who had absolutely no intention to trouble them. He was only doing his work peacefully when he was dragged into this turmoil and tortured and killed, most probably over live video. So if CBI, who has a very, very bad reputation after what we read about yesterday, Jia Khan's, mother's note that CBI has cheated us. So with this kind of reputation, I wonder what CBI is going to come out with. So Mr. Madhur Bhandarkar, please take back your words and say specifically that because Sushant Singh Rajput exposed every dirt, every filth, right from pedophilia, okay, to adrenochrome, trafficking, drug abuse, sexual exploitation of young women and men, okay, and the killing of innocent young men and women in the guise of suicide, as in hanging, wherein the police were equally responsible as they worked for the government. And the government did not bother to even probe because they had their hands in it as well. So everybody was benefiting from this cabal. So let us not, Madhur Bhandarkar, act innocent and say that because he was an outsider, and that's why, he was ignored, and that is why the boycott Bollywood movement. You have understood a bit of it, 25% of it. But you have not understood that 75% of it is hatred of the public for what was done not only to Sushant. We are talking about many innocent people, like like Disha Salian, Jia Khan, Janvi Kukreja. You're talking about Tunisia. You're talking about so many people who died. So let me tell you one thing, friends, that let us not even have any sort of sympathy, even for directors like Madhur Bhandarkar, who seem to toe, the middle line, where he seems to be with the audience as well as with Bollywood. So now he is always treading the delicate path because he needs to survive. So let me just take a few comments. Yes, Minaji, not just SSR's death, but the way he was treated, abused, and murdered by the entire state. Police Bollywood's machinery that made us boil, made us realize the filth in the system. Well said, Maya. This Bollywood should suffer more, and none of their movies should be a hit. They should not be given any endorsements. True Indian. Yesterday, 2 million women were abused in the dark. 2 Yes, and women. Okay, were abused in the dark by a man of their community, and they just spread after the incident. Their minds are same everywhere, rare if they are normal. Kerala Stories collection crossed 50 crores and still going strong, says Vishali.
It's more than 50.
Yeah. Mickey says Sushant put his life on the line to reveal all the corruption of Bollywood as well as others. Absolutely, Mickey. Divya Bharti was killed too. Salman is the main culprit, and look at the way Salman is walking around as though he's bathed in milk. When he says, "That reminds me of a lady who was being harassed by an old Muslim woman. She forwarded him the trailer of Kerala Story through a young guy from the same locality. He stopped his activity." They are the reasons for breaking all family and culture and making everyone alone in life, so they can brainwash us and use us the way they want. If Modi ji has promoted TKS, then I assume the leadership has realized the grave threat India is facing, and they want everybody to be not so casual about it. Purple. The greatness of Kerala Story is that it puts the focus back on an ongoing story of love jihad in India. This is not Islamophobia. This is a reality, says Sonal. It needs to be fought and corrected. Well said, Sonal. Yes, Sushant was tormented to death. This Bollywood must be overhauled. If the politicians and police were not supporting Gutterwood, the Bollywood mafia would not have been able to go to the extent of murdering people. Here, let me tell you, friends, and Gloria and all the other viewers, I was surprised when I was just looking through some of the news. And in social media, I was looking at Aditya Thackeray's profile. And he says he's a poet. He loves poetry. And something like drama is his passion. What is he talking about? And who is he trying to fool? People who are artists at heart will never do what you did. That's a straight message to you. Stealing things that were apps from Sushant Singh Rajput and saying that they are your own and that they were created by you and some other Bollywood fraternity. Overnight, Akshay Kumar has become a game expert. So these are things that we will not forget. If God is with us, I'm sure justice for Sushant is on the right at the corner, because now CBI has been brilliantly exposed by Rabia Khan. Rabia Khan is such a strong woman that even while going, she has spent all her earnings, for the sake of getting justice for her daughter. Even while going after what was the greatest disappointment, she did not go crying. She revealed the complete truth about Suraj Pancholi and the others. Can you just understand, friends? Suraj Pancholi has come with sweets, right? So after what they heard at the court, he distributed sweets. So he knew the outcome. Is that what they're saying? Did he know that he was already going to get free, acquitted? This is a question to them. I don't know. I'm quite innocent here. I don't know. So my question to Suraj Pancholi is, did you come with sweets? Why? Were you sure that you would be acquitted? Who told you that? And who are these people supporting you? When we all know very well that Jia Khan was murdered. All the marks on her neck, her hands, her body show that she was brutalized. A woman of her strength would never have committed suicide. So please don't give us these dash stories. We do not believe. Okay. So this being a poet, or a dramatist, when you are torturing the people in your state, your own state, you were in the government. You should have loved your people in Maharashtra and given them all the convenience, like what Modi ji is doing, to make the public know that, we are with you. You want better roads, we'll do it for you. We'll remove traffic jams. We'll remove poverty. What did you do for Maharashtra? Thakre's. And today you got a befitting slap, not only on your father's face, on your face as well. Coming bloody, I can't even, hide my language for these people. These are all monkeys, monkeys trying to come in the garb of politicians and rule people who are 10 times more intelligent than them. And the poor people of Maharashtra have to suffer them. The only people who had similar IQ to them were the Bollywood fraternity. And that's why he was always hugging these weak-minded people. Be it Dino Moria, or be it Akshay Kumar, or be it the Khans. Because IQ is the same. And the attitude is the same. So see, Sushant Singh Rajput died, but his spirit did not die. From there, above, he's dictating terms. You remember the first thing that happened to them? The first thing that happened to them? Uddhav Thackeray's back, suffered. His operation, which was done in Mumbai, was botched up. The man could not walk, and he was a chief minister. Then they brought in foreign doctors to get his back. He was a man without a back or a spine, which is, of course, it has a double meaning as well. When you say spineless spine. So, after that, he started walking with the help of a nursemaid. No, a nurse man. Yeah. And then, after that, Aditya Thackeray realized that the power was going away from their hands when another government came into power. He mocked them. He said that these people will come and fall at your feet, to his father. Who came and fell at your feet? Which minister from your team came and fell at your feet? Nobody did. You can't even read a sentence straight. You made the whole PR team whitewash you, including people like Sardesai, who are the usual culprits who whitewash people like Riya Chakravarti, And still you did not get it. Today, you got the final blow. Now let us see what you're going to do with your career. Are you going to continue poetry, or are you going to write dramatic, scripts? Let us see. Yeah, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so you can see how Uddhav Thackeray and his son, they are nowhere in terms of their political power, right? They have been reduced to nothing, and it's all the work of karmic justice. So we have a lot of people commenting that Disha Jia and so many other innocent souls will get justice. That's why we still have hope. Yes, they will. Sooner or
Thank
later,
you for your kind words.
definitely
It
will
always
get karmic
encourages us
justice.
to do much better. Din was a flop actor, yet he has so much of money to do so much of nonsense. And you will see that in every photo he has his arm around Aditya Thackeray. We even insulted penguins by calling him a penguin. Penguins are such kind animals. Yes, Nandini says, yes, Vishali ma'am, all our festivals, we get gyan from people around us about eco-friendly, save environment, save plants, save animals, wonder what happens to all other celebrations. SSR was such a smart child who could collect evidence through his lawyers, though many betrayed him after a point of time. Vishali, true, Nandini, from save water to green Diwali to sustainability with Ganesh festivals, saving animals. Divya, Rabia ji is drained emotionally, mentally, and financially. God gave her immense strength. Asha, Jia Khan was tortured, then killed. Divya, it seems there was a 3 feet high short wall with open window in Jia's house. Conveniently sidelined this fact as the murderers entered via it. Yes, we all know that Jia was murdered. The people responsible for her death can never live peacefully. Yes, we have taken that one. Divided Streets. Good evening, Divided Streets. But he celebrates death of Jia. It's only indicating that. Yes. Asha. Helping criminals getting away with murder is a sin. Entire Bollywood will pay for it. Karma never misses anything, man. They're all going to pay for it, says Ranjita. Absolutely. Sushant is S, real saint to me, not just a celebrity. Yes, he was a very, very gentle, kind soul who meant only good for others. So long, sincere and honest gems like you're voicing before justice, Sushant, Disha, Jia, and so many other innocent souls will get justice. That's why we still have hope, Meena and Jaidev. Absolutely, Gloria. Thank you. Spineless indeed. We're talking about Uddhav Thackeray. I can feel your anger, Ms. Meena. It's too frustrating when we are unable to stand up for justice, when justice is trampled. Sylvia. Love to watch your show, Minaji. You say it's like it is truth, and only truth in all you say. Not even Republic does it like you. Thank you so much, Cass. Yes, remember his back surgery went wrong initially, and they had broken Sushant's back. You can imagine. See, it's all karma. They thought they could do anything with the Maharashtrian people, beating up, senior citizens like the naval officer. And though I'm not for Kangana, what they did to Kangana's office and house was terrible. What they did to Arnab was terrible. So these people thought that they were gods in heaven and they could do anything. Look at the arrogance with which they sent their goons to different places. And never forget Palgar sadhus. Never forget that. Because these innocent people were looking up to the police for protection. You could see their eyes beseeching them. And what did they do? They pushed them like animals into the midst of stone pelting, rough, violent men who beat them to death. Do you think Uddhav Thackeray and his whole family will not suffer for this? Do you think Sharad Pawar will not suffer? And Sonia Gandhi will not suffer? This was a tripartite party, this government at that time. So many victims. God is watching all this. Do you think that they can get off so lightly? Yes. The courts on earth can do that, but not from above. Every day we are watching them getting it left and right. The day we get justice for Sushant, that day, friends, we will all celebrate, because this is what we've been fighting for 3 years.
And Parga Sadhus is now with the CBI, right? The case.
Akshay Kumar tried to convince us with his pathetic depression theory. I need to ask, absolutely, Asha. He is the worst of the lot. Karma has played its role in the case of the Maharashtra government. Yes, today they have got what they deserve. Well said, Nina. Om Namah Shivaya. Karma at finest. Shambho Shankara. Absolutely. He was to fall in a sweet trap. Now he'll be charged for IPC 302. Watch out, Suraj Pancholi. Here also, let me tell you one more thing. Riya Chakravarti was close with Aditya Thackeray, according to reports. When the app of the COVID app came out, it was said that she wanted an equal share of the money that the app made. I guess that's how they got separated. Look at the greed. There also, the girl did not want to give up, neither the man. An app that was discovered by someone who was killed so brutally. Good evening, Gloria. These uneducated Bollywood criminals should be challenged. Wonder if they'll come on live TV. Your anger is all justified, says Ranjita. We all feel the same. Thank you. Sushant's case should be handed over to some other investigative agency. CBI is absolutely useless, putting Indian system to shame. Justice should be given. Hope in spite of the CBI, we have other agencies booking these culprits, monsters, to maximum punishment, says True Indian. Maybe this Madh has a film releasing soon, or maybe he wants to direct one shortly, and very conveniently he is using SSR's name to make more money. That's why. Yes, there could be no other intention. Akshay is a good friend of Aditya Thackeray. Meena ji, do one session on Janvi Kukreja. Yes, in fact, Sujata, I'm in touch with the mother, and the mother said the moment she's busy with the court cases, that the moment she can come, she will definitely come. And the latest developments seem to be in her favor. This is as much I can say. Let us see. Shubh Sandhya,
Shailaja.
Welcome, Jaya. Justice for Sushant. Let's not forget Divya Bharti and Sri Devi too, says Kunzu. Yes, brutally killed. Please see the GR CCTV footage posted by Friesman. Why did the CBI court not take that into account? Very clear videos. If you're talking about Aditya Pancholi at her flat. Sharad Pawar already suffering. I sense that maybe we must be getting near justice before June 14th this year. Good morning, Meena and Jaydev. Yeah, thank you so much, Roja. Very kind of you. Thank you. Akshay Kumar stole SSR software after... Yes. Thank you, True Indian. Jaydev, I must mention you. You have a very calm and composed way. Welcome, Ushma, always. You've been there from the beginning. Thank you, Nandini. Sushant was Mahadev Bhakt. Bollywood killed SSR. Mahadev gets angry and opens his third eye, and Bollywood gets destroyed. Destruction does not mean only floods and earthquakes. Now, here, let me tell you something, Kunzu. When I meditate, Lord Shiva's painting is in front of me. The one that you see behind me is in front of me. So every night, every morning, when I wake up, every night when I sleep, it's his face that I remember. For the last 3 years, I've been asking for justice for Sushant. All your collective prayers, each one of you, all these prayers are important. And as you said, Lord Shiva is very strong. And we will get justice. That is 100%. No earthly human being can oppose that. Because even if you want to sign something, your pen may break. That is the power of Lord Shiva. You may go out today morning hoping to do some job. But that changes because there's a bigger force controlling you. Thank you, ma'am. That's a good development. Justice for Janvi Kukreja. Yes, she is another mother who is so strong, Nidhi Kukreja. Meenaji, I'd be interested to see which actors want to be seen with Aditya Thackeray now that he has... Yes, well said, Sonal. Justice for Sushant. Ma'am, the entire justice system is exposed, and one can see how they want to break the justice fabric by dismantling the truth. Absolutely. We'll catch up with more positive news every day now. Thank you to India. Ma'am and Jai Devji, more strength and power to you. We
Thanks,
stay
Nandini.
with you in this journey to fight for justice for SSR. Thank you, Nandini. Always so good to have people like you backing us. My dad used to tell me, whoever rapes and kills innocent people will lose their manliness. There is a big thing for a man, and some become suicidal and die bleeding with blood and pus and with worms. Shrestha, why was Madhur Bhandarkar silent? All these, yes, absolutely. On SSR, well said. Exactly. No earthly thing is greater than our Lord above. Many a times, Sylvia, and to all of you who are watching, it's something that I wanted to share with you is that, see, many a times I've wanted to do certain things and I would have planned for it, investing a lot of my energy into it and trusting certain people and doing. So, as we reach about almost towards the end of it and things seem to be getting possible, suddenly something happens and it all dissipates. So here, what I do is, immediately, because as we grow older, we grow more mature. Immediately, what I do is I forget about it and I don't think about it anymore. Because the more I think about it, I think that, see, it is in my human power to be able to change it. But no, there is another force that is telling you, don't go ahead with it. There is something wrong in it. Okay. By getting into it, you'll be burning your fingers. So these are some things that, messages that come from above that we should, listen to. Very strongly tuned spiritually people will get even bigger messages. So these are messages that you must follow. Great channel, great show, great artist, great journalist. Meenaji, not that much. I'm just an ordinary person, divided streets of America, learning through experience. That's all. And that's how Jaydev has also, grown through his experience and learned a lot. So it's just this truth that we try to, instill through our channel. But thank you for those words. It always makes us feel good. SSR, we are still awaiting justice. Yes. All these corrupt politicians will pay for every drop of blood shed of Palagar sadhus. And see, the very fact that place is known for conversion. So, there's a lot of illicit trafficking, sex trafficking happening in that area. So perhaps they saw something, and that would have been exposed. SSR apps were priced at 3,000, 4,000 crores. No wonder the greed was showing all over Ria, says Ranjita. Everyone has to face the Lord. All these people who are enjoying their wrongdoings will one day face the wrath of Lord. Parker, see how well you have put it. How well. I mean, what we are trying to say. You've just said it in a few words. See, if you look at Ria Chakravarti or you look at Suraj Pancholi, okay, forget that. I mean, they are almost insignificant. Look at Salman Khan. Look at Shah Rukh Khan. If you look at them today, they look frightened. They are, like you say in Hindi, dara hua insan. Why? Apparently, we are coming to that news. Some college boys sending them threatening letters, and they're getting frightened to death. So see how scared these people are. So what you say, Parker, is very well summed up in your lines. Shrestha, I'm waiting to see Pancholi family go into dust. Absolutely. I hope Lord Shiva saw his rage on this person as he thinks he's invincible. Here, Shrestha, just as I said, I don't know whether you heard it. This man came with sweets to the court. And the moment he was, the judgment was given, he started giving sweets to everybody, according to Rabia Khan. So was he already aware of the judgment? In which case, who had informed him? Shouldn't we ask the CBI court and the CBI lawyer? Where did the information go from? Who is the mole? Rightly said, says Sylvia. Ma'am and Jaydev, your videos and sessions leaves me with goosebumps and an increased strength from within. Thank you for the enriching sessions always. Thank you so much, Nandini. So true, Minaji. Well said. This is what we need to do, says Hemangini. Meena ma'am and Jaydev, hats off to your courage and consistency, Shreyasta. Shreyasta, it's all of us together. See, we are a strong force. That's why, even when there are live sessions on social media and Twitter, I try to join them if it's anything about SSR connected, because I don't look at who the groups are. We all have to be one hand when we fight the same cause. And that's why you're all here. I know, for example, Shreyasa, you are one very busy person, but you always take the time to listen to us, and to pass your valuable comments. So these are all very important for us. Ranjita, yes, ma'am. Collective prayers have the power. God will have to give it to us. Divya, truth is the only thing that makes you stand out from other channels. Archana, Har Har Mahadev. Welcome, Poorna. Do you think because of politicians, the case of Sushant is not opening by the law?
Exactly,
Yes,
Mabel.
yes, absolutely. The truth will remain and prevail, and lies will crumble and be crushed, says Mickey. Nandini, consistently you are fighting for SSR's case and reminding us and putting us on the track to fight for justice. It is people like you who we need to remind us to fight for justice and not sit back, says Nandini. Here, Nandini, in fact, I'm so grateful that you've said that, because I have seen a lot of people quit the fight. I've seen a lot of people who were I was quite close to in this channel, viewers, who said that we were, helping them, but they also left. So if we are so weak-hearted, then what happens is we cannot fight a battle. We need examples like Rabia Khan, like Jami Kukreja's mother, Nidhi Kukreja. We need people. Look at Tariq Fatah. You know, we need people like that to instill courage within us. Please do not say that, see, you support Sushant Singh Rajput and you forget about it the whole year. No, we have to remind the lawmakers, the politicians. You're watching with an eagle's eye. Yes. Yeah. So moving on to the next piece of story, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan was last seen at the grand opening of Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center without her husband Abhishek. The absence of the Manmarzi actor sparked reports of trouble in their marriage. Now people are speculating if things are going well between the two. Amid this, an old video of Aishwarya getting angry over her husband surfaced on the internet. Soon the video hit the internet and it went viral. She was with her daughter Aradhya and they had attended one of the kabaddi matches of Abhishek Bachchan's team, Jaipur Pink Panthers. The niece Navya and Sikandar Khair were also there in attendance. The PSI actress was seen getting involved in a heated argument with her husband during the match. The actress was also snapping at her niece Navya, making it publicly awkward for her. Unfortunately, she got captured on the camera and the video went viral. In the video, she is seen calling Abhishek Bachchan, and then they get into an argument at the podium, which was full of other attendees. Following that, she was seen rolling her eyes at Navya, who tries to sort it out. Apparently, the actress snapped at her, leaving her awkwardly speechless. Soon after, Aradhya is seen hugging her mother in order to calm her down. Well, the exact conversation is unknown. It could be that she is talking loudly because of this noise in the stadium. South Diva Pooja Hegde was also seen sitting next to Sikandar. Soon after the video took the internet by storm, netizens flooded the comment section. Now here, I would say that I'm not surprised by this, because certainly she would be getting influenced by her mother-in-law, Thaliwali Mami, because see, even 5 minutes with Thaliwali Mami will make you lose your temper, because that's what you see. Whether the lady is in private or in public, she seems to be losing her temper all the time. And this is the same with the daughter-in-law, it seems like. And I've always watched that Abhishek has a very apologetic look on his face when he's traveling with Aishwarya. I don't understand. If you don't like your wife, get rid of her. Start a good life. But then we do not know what the problem between them is. But certainly they do not look happy, and none of the people in Bollywood really look happy. For example, the girl who got married recently, I forget her name, the one who married in the Rajasthan fort
Kiara
palace.
Dwani.
Kiara. Yes, Kiara. She, the marriage was done in a lot of, uh, pomp and show. But did you ever watch this woman after that? She was always sad. Her eyes always showed that she had no feelings in it. The same thing with Pooja Hegde, who associated with Salman Khan to get a role for herself in Kisi Ki Bhai, Kisi Ki Jaan. Okay, so it shows that they are selling their souls to the devils, and once in it, they cannot get out because they have compromised. Mickey, Mickey says, so true, Meena, you have from the beginning stand for justice and truth, which you have been doing for the innocent souls, but murdered by corrupt Bollywood. You both have always. June 14th will be 3 years of SSR's death. Still CBI silent. Now what do we expect from judiciary of government of India? One big hug to you. My eyes are moist. You are really wonderful. May God bless you always. Thank you, Nandini. I also feel the same whenever all of you join us on a live session like this. Greetings to all the truth seekers. Amen, and Inshallah. Pancholi visiting all the holy places, guts to go and stand in front of God. How shameless and fearless would you have to be for doing such an act? Says Smriti. Pooja Hegde and the other girl thought Salman movie will be a hit. Look at now, a huge flop. Here, I would also like to say, since Divided Streets has come out with a brilliant sentence, in the case of the Kerala stories, the heroine in that acted it acted in it perhaps for it was a small doc. It started as a small documentary 7 years back, and then only grew into a movie when the producer said, "Let's go ahead." And that girl, the actress, would have worked in it for a pittance. But look at her fate. She worked in a movie that was based on facts. She worked on a movie that had a message. The movie became such a huge hit that she has also become a celebrity overnight. See the difference, between Pooja and this girl. See the difference between Kriti Sanan and this girl. So when you follow something with which you believe is the truth and which will benefit society, go ahead and do it. And that's what she has done. And see, look at the way she's being celebrated by everybody. Now the movie is going to be shown all over Europe and UK. It's really good. I mean, I feel that more women like her should come out. She supports the truth, and you can see the innocence. Yes, Ada. Yes, Ada is amazing. We see the results of standing firm, and we see how far Bollywood has fallen and will continue to fall for the evil that they do. Absolutely, ma'am. Good intentions matter. Her aura is beautiful. Ada is amazing and so talented. Aishwarya seems very fake. Some even say Aradhya is Amitabh's daughter. No idea how much is true. Vidya, we must call a national conference on June 14th to call attention of Smriti Irani and CBI director. So we will plan, friends, on June 14th. We will plan to do something big that catches the attention of everybody. And let us see from there where it goes. So with that, we end this session. Thank you always, friends, for supporting our channel and always motivating us to do better. It means a lot to Jaydev and me. Thank you. Good night. Jai Hind.